fellow friends, subscribers, anglers, creators, YouTubers. What's going on? Welcome back into the channel, my friends. Welcome back to MBP Fishing. Yes, we are doing some pond fishing. Yes, we are doing some pond fishing. I don't know. I got corn out here. We're gonna see if there are any big old carp and stuff out here. You never know. And boy, that was dumb, Michael. Why did I just do that? That was cute. First thing people are going to see is the message thing on the line. We got worm on one rod here, and we've got corn on the other one. We're going to see if there are any big old carp, catfish, whatever out here working out in the depths. Plus, we've got a worm here to keep us entertained and catch some smaller fish. Bluegill. I mean, there's the catfish still hit worms too down here. Yeah, it's another scorcher, by the way, folks. It's another scorcher. What is this? All this stuff that can come up. I hate it when it brings up all this extra stuff on my daggone cell phone. I can't get it off without swiping on it. When I swipe on it, the sucker gets overheated. Saw a couple nice carp jump over here already. Some bluegill. A lot of different pieces of fish down here. There's a bite on point. Oh, you sucker, man. I just doubled it. Hang on, folks. Might have something interesting here. Sorry about being a little late. I know I usually around 12:30, 12:31, but yeah, Sundays and on top of it with this heat, it's just very, very difficult to get out fishing. There's like no breeze back here either. It's like 92 degrees, humidity. It was fine this morning, except we had a massive thunderstorm come by, and as soon as it got to St. Louis, it died. But we still got the humidity out of it. So that was great. It dried up last night, but it got freaking hot last night. Right at dawn too. The best time to cool off, and had to do that. Yeah, this is right where this big carp's been hitting the surface too. So we might be in for something here, folks. I mean, it's not really that big. I don't think it's about maybe 8 or 10 pounds, but still a nice carp. I just set the hook right behind that. And if they're hitting that good, I might take the bobber off this corn out here with both rods. It could be this water temperature is going up, skyrocketing. It's like 96 or 97 degree water temperature. They don't have the fountain on either again still. It's a shame, but that's, I guess they're trying to save money, or maybe it got damaged in a tornado. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, they are really putting this lake in danger by cutting down the oxygen supply that much. Got him. Oh, pulled off. Dadgummit, really? That's... Oh, man. What the heck happened there? I got my hook. No. Tell you what, I'll get this rod back on and I'll check that test. Check that chat. See, Sandy's on my feed right now. And there we are. Looks like picture looks okay. And I missed that one. I don't know why. Florida, what's going on? Hi, Steven. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Yeah, it's hot out here, Steven. It's pretty dang hot out here, Steven. Let's see. Coley, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. I see Bushka's in the house. What's going on, Bushka? And nobody really. Coming in, my friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know I should be pointing in this direction, obviously. Come to think, but I could probably move this tiniest bit over here. That way I can get a better view of this rod. All right. I think that'll work better. Let's see, did I miss anyone? See, nobody really says, here's the, boy, I love reading them. Take 1 second out of your day and hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment and please hit the like button. See, Kobe says, good luck, Mike. Just dropped in to say hello and give you a like, man. Awesome. I appreciate that, my friend. Theora says it's nice. Nice and toasty today. Yep. Nice and toasty. Yep. Nice and toasty. Why don't you just say it? It's friggin' hot, Steven. It's hot. See, Pierre Coops, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Maybe you can catch some more massive shad. Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah, that's what they are, Steven. Some big old shad sitting over there. The order says this was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. Yep, with the shad, that was pretty cool. Let's see. Corey, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, Ron, what's going on? Ron, thank you for coming in. Let's see, Ozzy's in the house. What's going on, Ozzy? And let's see, Dustin, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. And Ozzy says, love your positivity. I try. Let's see, Scott Simpson, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. And G's in the house. What's going on, G? And Danny. Hi, Danny. Thank you for coming in, my friend. See, Danny says, let's get some catches. Yes, we've missed one on here. I think that was maybe like a 4.5, 5 pound carp. I set the hook on him and he just popped out. Now that was a pretty good fish though. That was in like the first minute or two of the live feed. Denny, what's going on? Denny Blazer. Yep, new spot. This is a cool little spot down here by this bridge. I really like the view. I think it looks pretty dang cool to me. Let's see, fishing and cooking with Jose. What's going on, my friend? Let's see. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Fishman Fizz, what's going on? Fishman Fizz says hi. And see, Ozzy says hi. Let's see. Ozzy says hi again. And John Fork, what's going on? How am I doing today? It's hot. It is very, 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 very. Yep, it's hot. see. Ozzy says, hopefully you can catch another one. Yeah, I'm hoping on it. Let's see. Oh, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Yuang. I appreciate that. Says, hello there. What's up? See, Brax, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let's see, 16 people in, 27 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let's see, Chase, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. That was a pop out there. Oh, I pulled out of the mouth. Dang it. Look what he did to it. Yeah, I got something hungry out here right now, folks. I got something hungry out here. I don't want to feed it too much, because if I feed it too much without hooking it, yep, he's going to be done for the day. Just got a little 1/8 ounce bullet weight on here, and a number 8 bait hook. And I think that was a piece of my corn. Crap. I'm going to have to recast that. I think that was a piece of my corn from off. Yep. I'm supposed to have the hook completely covered, not a little bit of it showing. We've got worms out here, folks, and we've got corn. We're going to see if we can catch some carp, some bluegill. Who knows, maybe a bass or two. All right, that's better. That's better. I'm leaving that line relatively slack so I can see the bite. Gives me ample time to get to it before he feels it. Interesting worm out there, not a bite, but then again, they're individual pulled out with a cast net through 7 or 8 times over here. Tends to spook the bluegill. That's wrapped up. Hang on, folks. I just gotta fix our bobber here. And there he goes again, I think. He's thinking about it. Tighten up that line pretty good. Bite on worm. Popped it out there. Missed him. Sucker. Alright, let me get this worm back out here, folks, and I'll check that chat. Yeah, these guys are being tricky. I gotta man the fishing and man the rods and everything out here right now. Yeah, no worries on the bait that I need in this lake. I don't need some massive worms like I do down on the river. Any little red worm will do in this lake. So I did get about 30 night crawlers, just in case I needed them for catfish. All right, back to that chat. See, 18 people in, 28 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that, my friends. Let's see, Aussie Fisher with, let's see, beautiful spot. Got that bridge. Let's see, doing it with the hearts. Let's see, Pierre Coop says, tomorrow morning, trying to get some carp. If legs won't want to go, if legs want to go too. Yeah, by the way, if you guys don't know, give Pierre Coops our prayers. He's got these difficulties with his legs. awesome Ukrainian, awesome UK carp angler. Almost say Ukrainian. All right, let's see. See, Fear Coop says tomorrow morning. Yep, got you. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it says hi there. Big old ant, get off me. We should. I think let's keep popping that bobber out there. Let's see. Oh, it says catch that swan. Those are actually Canadian geese. Let's see, Marcus, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. And that's actually a federal. Yeah, you go to jail for a long time doing that. Yeah, Canadian geese are federally protected. The only way you can get a Canadian geese out of season is if someone kills it with a car or something accidentally, and you call it conservation, and they prove that. Then you're allowed to keep it. Let's see. Marcus says hi, and Pierre Coop says that's nice, Danny. Did Annalise like it for a few days? Man, and stinkers are hitting out there. I didn't get a bite on it that time. Weird. It looks like I actually did. I thought someone picked that up. That's why you guys, if you don't know, if you're fishing and you're getting bites and then suddenly they stop, you might want to just check your bait to see if they just got it off without you seeing it. It happens. I mean, these fish can be pretty sneaky with getting the bait off. Yeah, those are shad right there by the bank. I'm not sure if I got a crappie jig small enough to hook those, Steven. Yeah, they're aggressive. They'll hit a crappie jig or something. I'm just not sure if I got one small enough. They'll probably hit the corn, to be honest. I had number 8 hook on, probably too big to catch the suckers. Get another worm on here. These modelers, I believe, were contributions made from individuals from the channel. I believe that was Tommy Stamina and Johan that helped get those, by the way. Good, let's get the sucker back out there. See if I can hook whatever the heck that was. Got him. Got him. Got a tail tap. Not a massive fish by any more standards, but still a nice little kitty cat. Nice little meow meow. Buddy, do not hurt me. That was not what I missed out there because it was pulling drag. Give me a break, buddy. Come on. There we go. Even these little ones can hurt you if you don't know what you're doing. That's our first fish of the day, folks. Cool little like 3/4 pound channel. Yeah, if you wanted to keep them, 4 or 5 of those, you'd have a good meal. That's our first fish of the day, folks. Number 1. Yeah, he wants to go home. All right, buddy. See ya. Go grow up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Boy, where the heck am I here? I kind of can't even see myself. Where the heck am I? Oh, I see I've got the camera up. It's a little bit high, don't I? It's okay. I think I should have that camera down just a little bit. Because instead of being at body level, it's up just a little bit higher. I don't know. Kind of gets a cool little angle, though, where you can see the grass and everything. I think I'll keep it like that. Let's see. Danny says, now close to my place. Yep, Danny is moving soon. Yeah, we won't go into the details. It's Pierre, yep, Pierre, Johan, and Tommy. Yep, you see, Pierre, I'm using the rod holder. Let's see, Denny says, nice, Mike. And let's see, Denny says, good fish, Mike. Let's see, 6 people in, 31 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. I appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, that's just a little one, folks. There are plenty of real big ones in here. There's some massive friggin' carp in here. 20, 30 plus pounds. Now, you'll get those little channel and that corn and stuff, but not very commonly. I mean, they'll hit it when they're starving. But those carp are more likely to hit that corn. Yeah, you notice they're right out at the depth where you cast net can't hit. And there's a big tree that's sitting out there in the middle, so they obviously have been pressured by those cast nets. They know where to go to get away from them. It looks like he got off the bait again. Hi, dude. Looks like got one kernel off. I'll leave it. Maybe he'll hit it again. Yeah, this little bullet weight, this little Carolina rig in this lake is really, really effective. Didn't take long for us to catch a fish, my friends. Let's see. Denny says, nice, Mike. And let's see. Denny says, a little bit down. Yes, Mike. Yeah, I think I'll do that. While I've got this situated, let me set her down just a little bit. I think we're up just a little bit high because you guys know I like to set closer to the ground. So that's a bite on the corn. I think that'll do better. And we just went pixelated. I hate it when it does that. You move the camera and again, dang on. How does that look? Is that clear? Looks a little. Is that pixelated or anything, guys? Because it kind of looks like a little bit of a blurry. It might be my cell phone though. I don't know. Let's see. Danny says perfect, Mike. Let's see. Steven C. What's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Got him. Yikes. Bait. But I'm not going to keep it. That's our first bluegill of the day. Man, that little stinker. Yeah, this is what makes it hard to catch carp in this lake. I mean, it is really freaking hard unless you get right on top of them, folks. Cool little bluegill, little femur. That's our second fish of the day, folks. Number 2. Number 2. Cool little, like, 4 or 5 incher. That'd be perfect bait, but we're not keeping them for bait. So, you buddy. Thank you. I see him pecking on it out there. Really lightly pecking on it. Ooh, buddy. Now that's when they're taken into the bank just a little bit. Then they'll start chewing on it. People fish for these carp, but they don't fish with really light gear. They figure they're gonna have to, use a massive amount of pressure to land that carp, and if you do that, anyways, you're just chances are the hook's gonna pop out 9 times out of 10, anyways. If you see it when NJ does his carp feeds, he does let those fish run. Now he'll pull that fish out of those that snag, and 9 times out of 10, that's when his hook will pop out. Now if he gets him out of the snag, then he's got to fight for it, because he's got to let that fish run, or that hook's just gonna pop out. Now with light gear, there's no forcing it. Now you can only do it in areas like this that are kind of opened up. They can't really run much of anywhere. I suppose they could run on the other side over there, but I don't think they're going to do that. I rarely ever see a carp run through that thing, because it's only about maybe, I guess about 12, 14 inches deep over here. It's deep enough for a fish to go through, but if they do it, it's in the middle of the night. Interesting results so far. We've got 1 bluegill and 1 channel cat. Put on another little night crawler out there. Well, I make a little red worm. Hopefully our worms aren't going to die too quickly in these temps, because we're underneath the shade tree. It should help. So that's not stuck in the muck out there, because this bottom is all mucky. It's all decomposing leaves and trash and sticks and other debris. All right, pretty good out there. Check that chat. See what's going on. Always wants to jump back or jump forward onto something else. I don't know why. We look okay. I guess our feed's pretty clear. The problem with me standing in this direction is that I can't see the dang bobber out there. Let's see. Nobody really with the thumbs up. Let's see. Steve says, howdy, Danny. Let's see. Danny says, howdy, Steve. Let's see. Nobody says bait. Yeah, I know. I should have kept it for bait, but nah, I got worm. Let's see. Danny says, hi, Jeff. What's going on, Jeff? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Appreciate it. See, Jeff, ouch. Let's see. Jeffy's YouTube. That's going to happen every dang time I look away from that camera. No matter how good I hook this worm on here, I should have like a number 10 hook on here rather than a number 8. But number 10s are just a little too small for the river, so they would just be for pond fishing. So it's kind of that tit for tat. You need pond fishing, you need number 10, and really, I did not do that, did I? There's no way to reel this thing backwards, so. Oh, wait. Yeah, that is not going to be pretty. Hang on, folks. Give me a minute here. All right, I think we got lucky on that one. Whew. Right back in my face, didn't it? Hey, who says fishing's not a contact sport? I've lost an eye on that one, dadgummit. Hey, what? Let me do something weird. I'm gonna take a bigger night crawl and throw it out there. What the heck? back. Let's try a little bit bigger of a nightfall. There it goes again, trying to catch. Fell off there. Let's see. All right. Thank you for that, Danny. I appreciate that. Let's see. He says, yo, Scotty, my ancestor clan. I got you. Let's see. Peanut butter, what's going on? Yep, peanut butter's nuts. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see. Lucy, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see. Jeffy says, hi, Steve. I have a few friends with a Mac person. Let's see. Danny says, hi, Lucy. Yeah, this is going to be a little tricky stuff for you guys to see me this way, because that thing, it still looks like it's a little pixelated. I guess I can. Let me go to your channel here for a minute. You got a couple shorts out to you. I guess I can. I guess I can rent you up, Peanut. There you go, Peanut. Now, be forewarned, Danny is a Danny Tommy Stamina. I got several of my friends that are main mods, so be forewarned is foretold. Let's see. Yeah, now what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Appreciate that. Let's see. Jeffy says hi, Lucy. Let's see. Yeah, it says nice looking spot, bro. Yeah, we've caught one channel catfish and one bluegill so far. That's here. What's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Look at that little sucker. That's a little bigger. About a 7-incher. Sucker swallowed my dang hook. Dang it. How can you swallow that big old hook? Well, this one's cat food, folks. I'm allowed to keep 5 of these guys, so I'll show them off to you guys. Yeah, that's a cool bluegill, folks. That's a nice little 6.5, 7-incher. He's cat food, because there are thousands upon thousands of bluegill in this lake, so not gonna lose one. I'll do this off camera, so you guys ain't gotta see it. It's a PG-13 channel. All right. Yep, that guy ain't gonna make it, bud. That's off camera, so you guys don't have to worry about that sort of thing. All right, let's get back to this cat for a minute. So we've caught 2 bluegill now so far, and a channel catfish. Let's see. She says, "Rob, my dream is Scotland, but I'm stuck in Cleveland. I've always wanted to fish Florida and the Everglades, and maybe even the Amazon. That's one of my dreams in life." Let's see. Jeffy says, "Hi, Skeeter," and see, Skeeter says, "Danny." Let's see. Langston, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Langston says, "Fishing." Yes, we are down at Fairgrounds Park in St. Louis, Missouri. We hooked into one carp, it pulled off, then we caught a channel of catfish. I'm gonna give them about a pound, and 2 smaller bluegill. Let's see. Yeah, that says Danny. Let's see. Danny says Langston. And Skeeter says Jeff. Let's see. Rod Wilson, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Rod says hi. And Skeeter says Rod, brother. And Danny says hi, Rod. All right, messenger tracker. Let's see. Rod says Danny. Let's see. Skeeter says, let's see. Pretty good total skunk today. That totally skunked today. I'm sorry to hear that. It happens. Yeah, I barely broke the skunk yesterday. It took me the better part of 45 minutes even down on the river. Let's see. Steve says, ever fish directly under that bridge? It's about that deep underneath that bridge. So I've seen it during the wintertime. When the crappie are schooling up during the springtime, they'll use that as like kind of a transitional area. So those side edges, those nice crappie will stack up around there. But for the most part, I leave that for others. See, Rod Wilson says my bad. And let's see. Let's see. Thanks for that. Let's see. Yana says, my Aussie fishes. What you doing, bro? Oh, I'm the only one that can do that, I'm afraid. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got you. I could have done that myself. Let's see. If you guys want to put up one channel catfish and 2 bluegill, I will. I'll pin that and get. Let's see. Jenny says, all right. Let me tell you what. Let me start. I can do that later. Let's see. Let's see. Tommy Stamina, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see. Tommy Stamina says, okay, it would be nice. Let's see. Rod says, yep, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, it happens. No worries. See, yeah, it amazes me how different those fish can look in color. Let's see, Whisker, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Whisker says, hello, my beautiful view, my man. I do like this spot, with the cove going on the other side of the lake. It's pretty cool. I like it. Let's see, Whisker says, hello, Danny. How's it going? Let's see, Danny says, doing good, Whisker. Let's see, William Freedom, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. William Freedom says hi. Yes, this is your second or third time in, so let me make sure to rinse you up. Let's see. Colby says, Danny, you did 1 bluegill, though. Yep. All right, I got it. Thank you. I see it now. All right, yeah, Nah has got it this time. Let's see. How big was your blue cat? This was a channel catfish. Now, it's about a pound. It's like about like that. Pretty good little fish. Now I missed a carp out here. I set the hook on. That drag and it just popped out on me. But those carp are tricky. They can be hard to pin up sometimes. Tell you what, let's get some more corn out here. Yeah, this is a lake, so the fish do get fed. So you don't want a lot of corn out here. You just want a little bit. And you kind of want that in the spot that you're fishing. Unless, it's springtime and fish are really active and hungry. Then you kind of want to scatter around to get their attention to pull them in. This time of the year, it's not really necessary. The water temperature is really high, so that scent, it permeates quite a bit. Yeah, they can smell that stuff quite a distance away. Yeah, bullfrogs. Hey, they open season actually. I could go over there and catch a couple bullfrogs. Well, I don't feel like cleaning them though. I just don't like cleaning my catch. And he got almost all that worm off. Yeah, that's an egret. He's complaining that someone spooked him off his spot. Most of that worm off, now he won't touch it. They get sneaky out here. They, like I said, they get fished for a lot in this lake, so they get fed a lot too. I saw that peck. He's definitely still out there. Pulled off. Dang. I guess I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to set just a little bit over here so you guys can see me. I think this will work better. Now I'm in the sun, of course, but well. Every cast out there, man. He about got it that time. One more warm up. Come check that tap, folks. Probably be best for that that corn rod to actually come in and re-rig it so it keeps weightless out there. Wow, those are shots. No doubt that was shots. That's far away though. That had to echo quite a bit. See if I can hook one of these guys. I should be using quite a small hook. That's all I got are number 8. Notice in the beginning of the feed, I was setting the hook still like I was down on a river. I can't believe you got so much worm on. Just one little dibble. All right, let's check that chat, folks. I could probably do it right here. Let's see. She says, Danny, how big was the catfish? Let's see. William says, that's a beautiful view, my friend. Let's see. Danny says, hi, William. And let's see. Saber, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Hang on, I got one little worm spot on my dang screen. Sorry about that. Gotta clean her off there. Let's see. Saber says hi. Let's see. Fishy things, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see. Danny says hi, Ryan. Let's see. Teresa, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friends. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys want to donate to the channel, you know, PayPal and Cash App is linked in the description. We do have a like kind of a fundraiser going where we're trying to what's called beat the heat. You can donate whatever you want to help get, soft drinks, cool beverages, whatever we can, that will help us out here fishing. Let's see. Fishing Tank says, watch 7 YouTubers go fishing today. MVP is the only one to not get skunked so far. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Teresa says, Junod. Let's see. Junod, thank you for coming in, my friend. Yeah, I see you now. Junod Gary. I'm just sending to say June. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see. Jenny says hi, June. Juna. Yeah, I'm gonna say Juna. See, William says, how is the weather over there? I see it's about 94, 93. A little cooler than yesterday, but not by much. Just a couple of degrees. I believe the heat index is just under 100. It's like 99. I'm still pretty much sweating from head to toe. Wherever I've got some kind of garment on, I'm perforated with sweat underneath. That's just a fancy word for it. There's a lot of it. Got him. I got that little sucker. That's a cool one there. Boy, that's a cool male there. That's number 3. So this is our 3rd bluegill. So we've caught 3 bluegill on a channel cap so far, folks. Yeah, that's a cool male there. That's a nice little 7-incher. Cool guy. Just those gorgeous, like orange and red colors on the bottom of that body. Check that out. The colors, those stripes, just gorgeous. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Just check this one corn rod again, and we will get back to that chat. Something's getting that corn off because I'm not seeing a sucker's hit. I thought something pecked it once and let it go. That's the reason why I reeled it in, because I thought I saw that line peck once. And a lot of times that's a carp nosing up to that bait, and their tails will they'll either mouth the bait or their tails will just touch your line or something on the bottom. Pretty good. Where do I want to cast? I think I'll cast it further over to the left over here. Get that a little bit further over there underneath that tree. Yeah, this canal goes about about 3 football fields over in that direction before she opens up into the rest of the lake. See, what am I using for bait? Let's see. I've got corn on one rod, and we have got worm on the other. Let's see. Fun time. What's going on? Thank you for coming in, Malik. I appreciate it, my friend. Let's see. 21 people in, 54 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let's see. Any keepers today? We did get one channel about a pound, so we could have kept that one. We've only been fishing for about maybe 15, 20 minutes, so we've caught, let's see, 1 channel catfish, and let's see, 3 bluegill so far. Now that last bluegill, borderline. I like it a little bit better if I'd have kept it. Let's see, Teresa says spring birds. Yeah, that's one good thing. One cool thing about down here on this lake is you get a lot of birds around. Let's see, William says, I love this place. Yeah, she's a beautiful lake. I mean, a little bit of garbage, but this is in the middle of North St. Louis. You're gonna have a little bit of garbage flow in. I mean, that's what happens. Let's Let's see. Yep, Fundon says, is this Mike? Is this MVP? I'm not sure why the camera is like, I'm pointing right at you suckers, and it barely even sees me. I don't know. I do not know. I'm fishing like this, guys, so you guys can see. I know the camera view from that direction is more important than my butt ugly face. And these are just too nice of night crawlers to use for bluegill. I don't want to use them. Yeah, so that one's sitting out there with corn on the bottom, a little 1/8 ounce bullet weight. We did have one good carp hooked on the first cast down here. Basically, I had one hooked and was pulling out drag, and she just popped off. And that's a shame, but that happens sometimes. I wish I'd have gotten that fish, but like I said, it happened. Got him. So I have another little guy. Another like little 5-incher. Now, that's a male, but that's a small male. Let me fit my worm in half, you little stinker. So this is our this is our fourth bluegill of the day, I believe. Cool guy. Look at the black spot on the back of this guy. Check that out, the black spot right there on the back. And then you see the blue there, that's definitely a male. But that is an immature male, so cool guy. Alright, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to keep my eye on this other rod so I don't lose it. Let's see. Relentless fishing, what's going on? See, I like redworms or small crawlers. Yep. They definitely work, my friend. Tell you what, Relentless, you've been in a number of times, so let me make sure to get you a mod as well. Let's see, Travis, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Yes, he's a male. Saw his deal. Let's see. Lucy says, hello, Teresa. Let's see, Danny with the googly eyes. Let's see, Teresa says, FunMix is in the house. I've seen you in a number of times too, Travis. Oh yeah. I wanted to make sure that you've, there you go. Travis, let's see, William says, did you try underneath the bridge? Man, that is a tricky cast. Yeah, that is just a tricky cast, especially with this. We had a tornado come down in this recently, so it knocked all these big old trees to the right over here. They haven't cleaned them up yet. Let's see, Relentless says, let's go, guys. Let's see, EV Angler, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. EV says MVP. Let's see, Travis says, hi, FunMix. That's, Teresa says, there you go, Travis. Let's see, 16 people in, 57 thumbs up. Let's get back to some fishing, folks. Well, that's probably enough worm on there already. I probably don't even have to put any more on there. Try to keep an eye on that line. Something tightened it for a second and then loosened it really good. Got him. Got him. That's a little guy. That's like a 4-incher. Jeez Louise, that's small. That's number 5, folks. Yeah, that's a little girl. Yep. That's a little femur. Bronze colors, no blue around the head. Yeah, that's a female. Alright, see you, buddy. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. All right, let's get this with another worm. Check one more time. I believe that's 5 bluegill so far. Yep, that's our 5th one. So we've caught 5 bluegill, and we've caught a channel catfish so far. Yeah, it's a perfect little red worm. Yeah, I've got about 20 red worms in here, and probably about 35, 40, medium-sized night crawlers. I didn't take any big ones with me. Got him. Got him. Yeah, that's a little better. That's definitely a better one. That's a nice little 6.5, 7-incher. Gorgeous male, folks. That's a gorgeous one there. Let's get a good close-up of him. This is beautiful bronze, orange colors, like, and you see how those bright, those lures, when you get them up with those colors, why they work. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, see, yep, we jumped off. Let's see. Angler says, nice catch. Let's see, Travis says, IMIA. Let's see, Lucy with the rose emojis, or what is that? Oh, unicorn. I see him, they're unicorns. Don't get Danny started with unicorns. Do not get Danny started with unicorns, Lucy. Do not do it. Let's see, Travis says, fun time. Let's see, don't tell Cindy. Let's see, Teresa says northern. Let's see, Fun Time says northern fishing. Yeah, it's pretty hot out here, folks. What is it, 90? Oh yeah, we're at 93 now. Let's see, Teresa with a smiley face. And I'm not sure what language that is, but thank you for coming in, my friend. I appreciate that. Let's see, Danny says, put the, don't make me time you out, Danny. Let's see, Teresa says Les. Yes, Les Nicholson, thanks for coming in, my friend. Appreciate that. This is the United States. We're in St. Louis, Missouri. This is a little lake called Fairgrounds Park. All right, see, 13 people in, 63 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Yeah, that guy wanted a cast net, except he saw the camera running. So we just went on the other side over there. No worries. One of the reasons why this lake has been getting so tough too is too much activity. All right, that's pretty good. Get back out here, folks. I should set that hook. Got it. Got him. Got him. Another nice male. So this is our 7th bluegill of the day. 5th? No, this is our 6th. Yeah, number 6. I gotta keep track of these guys, folks. That's a cool male. A nice little 7-incher. Just a cool guy. All right. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tell you what, let me check this chat, see what's going on. Let's see, Danny with the, yeah, Mike, you started. No, I didn't. Teresa did with her unicorns. Let's see, Teresa says nice park. Yeah, this is a nice park. What time is it? Let's see, 2:26 p.m. Let's see, fishing and hunting, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, Jenny says hi, fishing and hunting. Let's see, fun times, that's 2:25, 2:26, cool, yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Fishing and hunting says hi, Danny. Let's see, Teresa says, oops, sorry, yeah, you didn't know it. Danny's got yeah, he's got a fetish for unicorns. By the way, if you guys want to donate, PayPal and Cash App, link in the description. Help out the Beat the Heat Fund. That goes to like sodas, soft drinks, a good, hard, steady, good meal at the end of the day. Trust me, it's tough to fish out in this 95 degree temperatures, humidity skyrocketing. It just burns you up. Yeah, all I could afford was a diet, was a Coke. I couldn't afford the ice to put in it to get it cold. Got it. Well, that's another little guy. Yep, number 7, folks. Number 7. That might be a male. Yep, with the blue underneath the head. Yep, even with this mature size, you can see if you guys see the little blue right by the side of the head, yeah, it's an immature male. See the little blue right there at the bottom of the base of the. Now, any smaller than this, you can't even really tell if they're male or female. So, right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I keep forgetting you guys can't see me from that angle. Got him. Well, that's even smaller. That is number 8. Now that is definitely a male air. Now that's smaller, but I can actually tell the coloration. See the little blue around the head? That little bit of blue forming around the head there? So that's another male. Now that one's go about 3.5 inches, and something got a bite of him. Check that out. See the side there? Something got a nip on his butt. Probably a bird. Yeah, those egrets can get them pretty good. So that's 8, folks. Let me get this rod resituated, and I'll get back to that chat. Looks like I got part of that corn on. Yeah, there's at least 2 kernels missing on this one. What the heck, really? What's that fish doing? Alright, let's get back to that chat, folks. Let's see, Fun Time says, P3 Teresa says 100% sure. Let's see, Whisker says, hello, fishing and hunting. Let's see, Jameson, what's going on? Jameson says hi. Let's see. Teresa says, Lucy. Yep, Lucy started. Yep, with the unicorns. Ah, boy. Let's see. Teresa says, I don't use the Let's see. Fun times. Either you are up late early or Korea is 4:30 a.m. Let's see. Danny says, quick, Teresa. Delete it if you just used it. Let's see. Teresa smiling. Let's see. Fun Time says, that's the MVP special homemade glasses. Yep. What can I say? I mean, these work. I can use those if I'm just walking around. That'd be great to use at the doctor's office, especially. But using them for this is like 10 minutes, and I've got such a bad headache I can't even think straight. Let's see. Danny says, "Run, Travis. Cindy, is it?" Let's see. Whiskers says, "Hello, Cindy." Skipjack, Cindy's in the house. What's going on, Cindy? Hi, Cindy. Thanks for coming in, Cindy. Hi. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, we've got one rod out here for corn with for some big old carp, and we're fishing for bluegill and other stuff with worms. We've caught one channel catfish and 7 bluegill so far. Let's see, Lucy with the hearts and all the other emojis. Let's see, Cindy says Teresa. Let's see. Jenny says he won't, Cindy, LOL. I will time him out. You can't time me out. Let's see. Fun Time says, I can't just, Cindy, if I try anything. Let's see. Cindy says, hi, Danny. Let's see. Pride, what's going on? Pride says hi. Let's see. Danny says, hi, Cindy. Let's see. Reynolds says, hi, mate. Let's see. Travis says, only timed out if I make fun of polarized glasses. Let's see, Ben, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. What are you hoping to catch today? Hopefully a big old carp or a, yeah. That's really funny. That's really funny. That's the guy that wanted a cast net over here on this spot. He couldn't do it, so he went over there. Oh, yeah, it's okay, MVP. Let's see. Cindy says Mike Woo. Let's see. Fun Time says the new glasses are only to a special occasion. Let's see. Benuit Fishing, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see. Danny says hi, Benuit. See, Teresa says yep. Let's see. Skid says and Benuit. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Benuit says Cindy. It's like way to friggin' hell over there. There's like 60 trees plus several football fields plus several buildings. I'm more apt to get bothered by that kind of thing if I'm moving than if I'm sitting down here by the water. Now that one's over there by O'Fallon Park when I could basically I could hit it with a long pop fly. Yeah, that was get the heck out of Dodge. But what am I gonna do? I mean, one of the reasons why I like fishing down the river when I don't catch crap, because at least it's peaceful, right? Bob will go up and down real quick there. Looks like it got the bait off on me. Yeah, it's either this or sit around in the heat all day in the house. At least I got a cool breeze on me out here. I mean, even if it's If it's only half full every once in a while, it helps a little bit at least. I was close to being able to get a cup of ice today. I was like $1.50 off getting a nice mountain soda. But I was close. Yeah, I'm good. Check that chat, see where I was at, make sure I had it set so I knew where I was going to be coming back on. Yeah, if I get it any closer to this tree, it'll drop the signal. So I know that about this dang tree over here. I don't know why. I remember that about that dumb tree over to your left. Big one just busted up over there. Probably the carp I'm trying to fish for swam over there now. Bites on corn just kind of stopped in this spot. Let's see, anyone says Cindy. Let's see, Cindy says St. Louis. Yep. Let's see, Glenn, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. I appreciate that. See, Danny says hi, Glenn. Let's see, G, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Let's see, Glenn says Travis. Running in with it. Stinker. Got him. That's our 8th bluegill of the day. That's a female, but that's a decent sized one. That's about 7 inches, 6.5, 6.75, something like that. Pretty close to a 7. Yeah, that's a female. See, there's no colors in that. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. And I lost my place in chat. I hate that. Let's see. Whisker says I sub Backyard Fun. Backyard Fun, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see. Number 7 so far. Number 7 or number 8 now. Let's see. Fun Mix says Backyard Fun. Let's see. Backyard says Whisker, thanks. Let's see. Daniel, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Is that a cookie? Nope, that is not a cookie. See, if someone wants to pin up, let's see, we can keep the score. Why, let's see. Well, what do you think we have? 7 or 8 bluegill? I think it was 7 bluegill. So one channel catfish and 7 bluegill. I'll Moloch. Oh, good googly. Let's see. Backyard's laughing his butt off, and let's see. Sulfur, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Sulfur says hi. All right, thank you for that, Moloch. Man, you just know what I have to do, man. Boy. picked up that corn again and dropped it. That's number 8, but we'll start counting them and we won't reset it for a while. Number 8, folks. Number 8. I was wondering if I could hook these on those little, that's number 8 hook, but apparently I can't. That's another male. Got that little blue on the side of right on the head there. Looks like a female, but that's another male. All right, see you, buddy. Yeah, we'll count them in groups of like 4 and 5. Oh boy. Hey, they got one over there. Awesome. That's a channel cat. Yeah, see, when I get over there by the bridge, I don't get anything right now. It's like too close to structure to where people can throw those cast nets, so they're not really hanging over there. Another nice male. There you go. Number 9. Number 9, folks. Another nice little, like 7. About 7 inches. 6 3/4. Cool little guys, though. All right. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, them little bluegies are pretty tough, folks. So no worries about giving them a little bit of the toss. And it's not like it's like 20 feet. It's like all right, let's see if we catch another one out here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 now. Got him. Little guy. Hi, buddy. Number 10. Yeah, we've broken into the double digits, folks. Number 10. Oh, guy, open your mouth. There we go. Number 10. I'm not gonna get this one that close. That's the lowest one yet. That's like 4 inches long, if that. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What do I do with the dang cell phone? Let's see. Let's see, where are we at? Let's see, Travis says, those ducks were fun time. Let's see. Con, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I caught 7 kilograms of fish today. Awesome, my friend. Let's see, fun time. What fish are there? Let's see, Travis says, someone keep track of the fish. I'll keep track of the trolls. And yep, oh boy. Let's see, Jacob, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let me make sure to get you a wrench, my friend. There you go, Jacob. Let's see, Travis says 3 trolls and, yeah, about right. Let's see, Gilbert, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. I searched for you yesterday during the day, forgetting that, our time differential. Let's see, Jacob says, I lost a huge pike at the boat. Yeah, those pike are just like gar. They got really tough mouths. Let's see, Bullfrog, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, Jackson. Jacob says, thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, my friend. Let's see, 14 people in, 79 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. I appreciate that, my friends. Yep, now the shade finally makes it over here to where I can sit my butt over here. I'm trying to get close to the camera as I can. Oops, Michael. What you doing, buddy? See, when I get too close to that bridge, all the bites stop. That's because that's where people hit it with cast nets. And they've learned to stay away from that. Even though that's the best structure, they know not to go over here. Too big. I don't want to take them guys. I want all my little worms first. Got a ton of little ones in here. I just gotta find the suckers. There's a little one. There's a bite on that corn. Just picked it up. Hot out here, guys. There's a reason why they call them sunfish, because they don't mind hitting the sun. Got him. That's our number 11, folks. Number 11. Come here, buddy. Nice little male. No really vibrant colors on these guys, but still some awesome coloration. I mean, the stripes on this one are really cool. Check out the stripes on that guy. If I get him real close, just like awesome stripes on that guy. And that belly's got that like sun golden color. It's beautiful. you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, one more cast out here and I'll come check that chat. What the heck? We're up to 11 now, folks. Number 11. Good tonight. Number 12. These guys are every cast out here, guys. Number 12. Boy, look at that. Look at it. It's almost got like spots on it. Oh boy. That's cool, guy. That's about another 6.5, 7. More shots. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Or St. Louis, yep. Let's see. Fun Time says, do the call in the group, Danny. I want to listen in. Let's see. Trenton says, love fishing. What? Let's see. Fun Size says, Trenton, bluegill, carp catfishing in Target, I would say. Yes, that's exactly it. We're fishing for carp on this rod, maybe catfish, and with the other rod, we're fishing with for bluegill and channel catfish. Let's see. Trenton says, love fishing. Nice. Locked on the wrong person there. Let's see. Teresa says, cool. Let's see. Funmix says, hey again, Teresa. How are you doing? Haven't asked for a while. Let's see. Teresa says, had to clean up one of my dog's mess. Yeah, well, I didn't need to know that, Teresa. Let's see. Travis says, yep, 12 bluegill. If you want to put up 12 bluegill and a channel catfish, I will pin that up. Let's see. Shane, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Appreciate that. See. Shane says, afternoon, MVP, and everybody. Let's see. Travis says, 10 powers, pow. Yep, she's good. Let's see. Teresa says, that's Fun Mix. Let's see. Fun Mix says, oof, that, oh, boy. Let's see. Trent says, I love fishing. I love getting day and I'm off working. Let's see. Teresa says, yep, sure does. Let's see. Teresa says, hello, greetings. Let's see. Young Lee, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. I appreciate that. Let's see. 29 people in, 85 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. All right, let's get back to the fishing. Let's get a worm on here first. So our new total so far is 12 bluegill and a channel catfish. I think I should grab more of these red worms. Yeah, they usually have a fountain on down there at the other end, but they don't have it on this year. I don't know why. It said I think it's because of the tornado might have damaged the pipelines or something. I don't know. Do to it. Looks like the worm's okay. picked up right in the middle out there. If you go to either side, you don't get a bite. Give that a second out there, see if you take your time. Like something's been nibbling on that again. Put up some corn there. It's up here. I see it hit. I see it hit, guys. Yeah, with that car way back there. Yeah, he moved into that. After I hooked him once, he moved way back in there now. Cleaned it. I saw it get bit. Just clean that sucker. Squirted me right in the eye. Yuck. Yuck. Got him. Another nice one. Number 13. Number 13, folks. Alright, after this one, I'll come check that chat, see what's going on. That's a cool guy. Another male. Cool guys. If you get him up real close, you can see that cool colorations on the side. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, that was close enough. Let me place that pin. There you go, Travis. Thank you. Let's see. Teresa says Ray. And Ray, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Travis says, I think the troll is under the bridge. Probably. Let's see. Harley, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Shane, I appreciate that, my friend. With the donation to the channel to stay cool. I appreciate that, Shane. Shane and let's see, Ray Knight and Shane, yeah, they have been awesome to the channel recently, guys. We wouldn't be able to be doing this right now in this heat without them. Let's see, Stan, what's going on? Stan says hi, and Terry's in the house. What's going on, Terry? Thank you for coming in, my friend. There might have been a few females in there. Let's see, Teresa says, I love the birds. It's black with the yellow and the red wings. Yeah, those are the mean ones, man. They chase you all around the daggone lake. Let's see, Stan says, hi again. Let's see, Danny says, no fun mix. I'm in the group call with the rest of the bunch. That sounds about right, guys. Let's see, 29 people in. Let's see, 93 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that, my friends. Missed them. Well, you can tell when you set the hook, you know whether or not it's in their mouth or not. That one was nowhere near his mouth. Let's try over here underneath I haven't gone this far over yet. Probably should put a new worm on if I'm going to go that far over. Let's see if I can get a green sunfish. We haven't caught a green sunfish yet today. haven't caught a green sunfish yet. Let's see if I can get a different species here. Green sunfish like to set in right by the and that was a freaking shad. There's a school of shad over here. You guys remember on our last live feed down here at this lake, Steven and I were messing with the shad? Well, they're right over here. Boy, I wish this tree wasn't in the daggone way. This makes it like really tricky to flip underneath here. Got him. Boy, that's a little. That's a green sunfish. That's our second species. That's our third species, actually. Man, that's a little baby green sunfish. Man, my cat's this would be one freaking bite for him. Check out this little guy. Check out the cool colors on this guy when I get him up real close. Make him look like he's 40 pounds. Well, that's a cool green sunfish, guys. But they get to be about 2 pounds, so cool little guy. Yeah, that's one bite for my cat. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, now they got a real strong shad smell to them. They always do. So if you're gonna use something for cut bait, those green sunfish are nice. Let's see. Terry says, Mr. Manny. Let's see. Fun Time says, oh, now Danny. Let's see. Danny says, hi, all group call in mod. In a mod. Let's see. Travis says, Danny, tell the group call. I'm a mod. Let's see. Danny says, LOL. Let's see. Shane with the you're welcome. I appreciate it, Shane, my friend. Let's see. Danny says, hi, Shane. Let's see. Danny says, greeting, Justice Wonderberg. Now, let's see. I do not see. Did I miss Justin? What's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. I appreciate it, Justin. Let's see, Danny, is Cindy upset with me? Greetings from yep, Justin Thunderberg. I got you, Danny. Let's see. Jan says hi, Shane. Let's see. Travis says Thunderstruck used to time me out. Let's see. Danny says he is also high mod here. Let's see. Travis says, where's Hyde? One Danny has more power. They both, you know, standard mods have the exact same power as a main mod, except the main mod has the power to block someone from your channel. Now, a standard mod doesn't have that power. They can time them out, but they cannot block you. Now, they can block them from your own view, but they can't block them from the channel itself. So if you set the thing and you put block, that means it blocks it from your own view, not from everybody else's. Was that me? Oh yeah, I guess it was. Oh, I had something nipping on it out there. That was number, we're going to count that as 14. Let's see if I can get some more green sunfish. I know there's some bigger green sunfish here. There's always some bigger green sunfish on here. Man, that worm went fast. That was a pretty big piece of worm on there, just disappeared. That's a good little wormy. pretty good. Let's see if there are any green sunfish around here. Sucker, that was a crawfish. More cats over on the side. It's a lot trickier than it looks. You got to reel it all the way into the tip before you can flip it right over here. Got him. That's a nice bluegill. Right by the bank. So this will be number. So this is number 4. Oh, so we've got 14 bluegill, a green sunfish, and channel catfish. That's another nice. That looks like a female. No blue around the head. So that's a girl. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Get another one here real quick. Oh, dang it. I should have remembered about that other rod. Remember what I said about, flicking that rod up and down. If you get your rod wrapped on your other rod, do not do that, folks. You're going to wish you hadn't. 99 times out of 100, you're just going to make a bad situation worse. That corn is just sliding down right now. Let me get a couple kernels back on here. I'll come check that, chat. That bridge may look really deep, but it's not, folks. It's only about maybe a foot deep, if that. In the middle of the night, the fish pass right between one side to the other, but for the most part, during the daytime, they do not travel through it. It's too shallow. People can walk over the top of it, so that's also not a good thing. They just know they're a little bit too vulnerable there. My lens fell out. Hang on, folks. See, message deleted. I'm not sure why you deleted that, Danny. Let's see. Danny says, welcome time with you without Travis. Let's see. Danny says, put it up again, Travis. Travis says, I'm working on way up the mega mod, and look out, Cindy. see. Travis says 14 bluegill, green sunfish, and a channel catfish. Yeah, I can't pin that up, Travis. Yeah, if you remove the one part of that. Let's see. Danny says only close. Let's see. Travis says, yep, 11 pow pows. Yep. Let's see. 15 people in, 94 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let's get back to the fishing. See if we can keep catching these guys. Yeah, we're keeping an eye on that corn rod. Hopefully we'll get a big old carp or something to hit her. All right, we're back. Got a little wing knot here, folks. I got to get out. Yeah, I just had a little wing knot in the line. Got to keep some things out of the line, or you'll get in trouble fast. I think that's all in the shallows right there. We'll go back on deep. Until you bob it. Bob it again. Hang on, folks. I'll get back to that chat here in just a minute. before that entire worm off with normal tech. It's amazing they can do that, but they do. Try to break that worm and rip it right off the hook. Wrapped around the tip. I believe that went around the fifth 3 times that quickly. That's a real one. Short fine. Hang on, folks. After this cast, I'll check the chat. Promise. Weird. Oh, a little piece of worm on there. Well, heck. Worm on here. Get them back out here at least. See, Travis says, can you catch that bird? No, that's probably illegal. Let's see. Travis says, birds are trolling you. I'm okay with birds trolling me. Let's see. Lucy with the unicorns again. Let's see. Funtime says, I'm literally hard when it comes to WhatsApp since I mainly use Discord on messengers, LOL. Let's see, Saint says, someone is trolling him. Let's see, Caden, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Caden says, rare footage of my friend not fishing at the river. Let's see, Malik says, okay. Let's see, Danny says, Caden, my friend. Let's see, Caden says, Danny, my friend. Let's see, Travis says, hi, Shane, what is trolling? That is when you're on a channel and you're making rude comments, assiduous comments with your, spamming chat, which means continuously putting up the same message over and over and over again. Just being dumb. Basically. Let's see, Bullfrog, what's going on? Thanks for coming back in, my friend. Bullfrog says he's back. Let's see, 10 people in. Let's see, 95 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let's see, Andy, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, give us a shout out. From Osborne, from Birmingham, UK. Awesome. Glad you're in, my friend. Better make sure I got that chat. Yeah, I do. Got him. That guy. That's our 15th bluegill today, folks. Number 15. That's our 15th of the day, folks. That's a cool little female. That's just a cool little guy. How about another 5-incher? See, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, that would have torn someone else's hands apart when he did that flutter thing, but my hands are so tough from fishing on the Mississippi River, I didn't feel it. We still got corn on this one over here on the bottom, so I'm hoping a big old carp comes in and snatches that up. Got him. Another nice one. Another nice male. 16. All right, this would be number 16, folks. Number 16. That's a cool male. That's gorgeous colorations on these guys. Number 16, folks. That big old ear behind the back, that behind the head. That's a cool guy. Number 16, my friends. Hey, buddy. Thank you, thank you. I guess I should check that chat, shouldn't I? Yeah, I guess I should. Let's see. Panami, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Panami says hi. You're off now, Malik. Let's see. Panami says, bro. Let's see. I joined. Yep, that's close enough right now. So, what the heck was that? Let's see. All right, I will place that with that one. Let's see. Noah, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let's see, 14 bluegills. That's pretty good, buddy. And we're up to 16 now. Yeah, all right, got it. Let's see, Mimic says, MVP, while you're on the chat, remove Travis as a mod. All right, my mains, I have to do this. There you go. Let's see, Bullfrog says, oh, heck yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but my main mods say that. They might have seen something in chat. I'll check that out when I get back to see if it's necessary, but to keep things okay, I will, I have to remove that, Travis. I'm not gonna block you from the channel unless you put something dumb up. But if my main mods are saying it for now, I'm gonna have to do it to make things happy. But if I go home and I don't find much of anything is a problem, I'll give that rent back. They're manning stuff a lot more than I am, so I'm fishing out here, right? So that's kind of what they're doing right now. Is they're checking for discrepancies. Maybe there's something odd with your account that they're worried about or something. I don't know. It has been that I've had individuals that look like they've got 4 or 5K subs and they just started their channel yesterday. So that's kind of a warning that something's wrong. I don't know. That's why I leave it to them. While I'm out here, I leave it to them. Got him. Got him. 16. All right, this is number 17, folks. Ouch. Number 17, folks. Number 17. That's another thing the main mod does is help you with that sort of thing. All right, number 17, folks. Number 17. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. I'll check that out when I get back, Travis, to make sure. No worries. You're always welcome in the channel, my friend. I have almost no one permanently blocked from my channel except for individuals that are total trolls. Let's see, Bullfrog, afternoon time, the best time to do a live, buddy. I've been doing them the mornings, and they're not turning out so well. Well, you've got to keep up with it. If you're going to do the mornings, keep doing the mornings. If you're going to do the evenings, keep doing the evenings. Consistency is what makes YouTube count. It what pushes your channel to the right people continuously over and over and over, so your viewers grow. Let's see, Bullfrog says must be a robot. Let's see, Bullfrog says tearing them up, buddy. Let's see, Funtime says anyone is welcome into the channel as long as they aren't full on trolls. Yep, that's definitely. 17 bluegill on one channel. Thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. I have some difficulty with the number of people, and I refuse to block them because they have never started anything on my channel. And I enjoy talking to them. I enjoy chatting with them. I enjoy their company, and it just bothers some of my friends that they're like, why don't you block them? They're like, dude, they haven't done anything on my channel. Leave them alone. Now, when they do something on my channel, yeah, then we'll talk. But, yeah. Got him. Got him. Number 18. Number 18. Yeah, I'm working on Danny's record of 112 or something. Number 18, folks. That's a nice steady 7-incher. Yeah, if you wanted to keep them, that would be it. If I can hold them by the mouth, because bluegill have extremely small mouths. If you can hold them by the mouth, they're usually keepers. That's a steady 7-incher all day long. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Let's see if we can catch another one here. Yeah, whatever people do on their own channels is up to them. Whatever you talk about in your own channel is up to them. It's their channel. They make the rules. There should be, what I've told people, there should be a reset button when you come on from one person's live feed to another. popped off. Dang it. The sucker just popped off on me right at the bank. Crack. Got him. All right, number 19, folks. Number 19. That's another like little 5-incher. Number 19. Number 19, folks. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, one more, folks. Let's see if I can make it to 20. I don't want to use up any of them. Those are too big. Got a lot of little red ones in here I picked up. That's what I'm looking for. There we are. Yeah, the ones that are just barely thicker than the hook is the ones you use for bluegill. So got a little bit of a worm on there. Just a tiny little piece. Got that little piece off. Come on, guys, I need number 20. Point that one. Couldn't get a hold of something. A little piece of a worm left. They like to leave one little piece on there, don't they? Got him. Got him. That's number 20. That's another nice male. That's a nice little keeper. Number 20, folks. Number 20. That's another nice male. Yeah, if you were going to eat them, these would be it. That's a cool guy. Yeah, number 20, buddy. See ya. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. What did I miss headshot here? Let's see. Fun times up to 17. We're up to 20 now. Let's see. Up and we're up to 100 likes, guys. Awesome, folks. And 107. I appreciate that, my friend. Let's see. Bullfrog says, all right, buddy. I'm out of here. For now, gotta go cook some fish from yesterday. I hope you beat the record of 100. Let's see. Deborah, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Deborah says hi. Let's Steve. Steve says, what's the biggest difference between a sunfish and a bluegill? Just depends upon where you're fishing. Most places call bluegill or any type of panfish a sunfish. Sunfish can be bluegill, green sunfish, long-eared sunfish, pumpkin seed. There are 100 different species and subspecies. Let's see. Fun Time says we call them sunfish in Denmark. Let's see. 13 people in, 107 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that, my friends. There's a log on that side. Watch it.
On that side?
Yeah, it's right. See where that? Directly to the to your right of that that chair. That I mean, it's right. Yeah, right to the right of that.
Okay. Thank you.
It's hard to see without the sun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see if we can get some more, folks. Every time that hits the water. Stupid tree. Now I'm starting to get interested now. Now when I get into the double digits, I'm starting to get a chance to beat Danny's old record. Got him. I'll pull off. Dang it. Man, that sucker really ripped the heck out of that worm. Get off again. Mosquitoes, get away from me. Got him. Wow, little guy. Number 21. That still counts. Even though I hooked him on the outside of the mouth. Number 21, folks. Number 21. Cool guy. Yeah, I saw a little 4-incher. I'm going to keep that one for cash. Yeah, I'm low on cat food right now, so a couple bluegill will be perfect for that. Number 21. Let's keep on going, folks. Keep on going here. Do I have my chat set right? Yep. That way I don't lose anywhere in chat. Yeah, if you move up slightly in your chat when you're doing a live feed, so it shows that arrow, it will not move unless you go off the channel. That way you can always know exactly where you were in that chat. Got him. Number 22. Number 22. Another nice male. Yeah, it's obviously after bedding season because they've lost their really, really bright colors. But that's number 22, folks. Number 22. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. All right, one more. Hot. Jeez Louise, that's hot. I hate it when reels go around a thing like that because there's no way to get them off except fill with them. Got him. Got him. Number 23, folks. Number 23. That's another nice fat guy. If you want to keep him, that would be perfect. Number 23, folks. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Boy, that one jumped right back on the bank. Let's see. Funshine says, we called him sunfish in Denmark. Let's see. Bill, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Bill says hi. Let's see. Food, let's see. Pesco, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let's see, I just showed you a fish we caught. Let's see, Saint says, you ever use them for cut bait? Yeah, I have in the past when I have not had anything else to use. Let's see, it's good, Panama. We call it, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. See, 10 people in, 110 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that, my friend. All right, let's get back to some fishing, folks. I gotta kind of ask, are you their father?
Huh?
So I gotta kind of ask, are you their father?
I got two of my great nephews and one of my sons.
Okay, I'm on a live feed, so I gotta ask to make sure you know.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, it's kind of YouTube's policy with kids. So as long as you're a parent or guardian, and someone that's has responsibility for them, you're fine.
Research.
Watch this. Hey, what's that? Hey, what kind of fish is that?
Yeah, I've been catching bluegill, so these guys are called bluegill. Number 24, folks. Another one I hooked on the outside of the mouth. Number 24, folks. Number 24. That's about a 5-incher again. Not a massive fish, but still a good fish. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm holding the break down. Whoever wants some more from this, I'm going to get 3 buckets.
Yeah, that one looks like it's not too good.
Katie, come here.
We? Okay.
Yeah, it's just fireworks, folks. Got him. Number 25. Number 25. That's another cool guy, folks. Number 25. That's a little female there. Number 25. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. All right, one more, and we'll come check that chat. I'm kind of tired. I might put this one on form while I set over there and nap with you guys today. We'll get back to it. Tangle up. Got him. Number 26, I think. Yep, number 26. Another nice male. Number 26. Number 26, folks. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think I'll take a break here. Let me get one out with corn out here. One just set this out here with weightless. This will probably get the carp. Because while I'm waiting and I'm not fishing for bluegill, I might as well put this other rod out here for some try to get one of these big old carp to hit. I had one hooked in the earlier part of the feed, but she popped off on me. Yeah, I had it on this bait caster. It was peel and line. You know what a carp is? It's a real big, you know, those orange ones, those big old, they look like goldfish, basically.
Yeah.
They're gigantic.
Caught one?
Well, I had one hooked earlier in the feed. It took off on my lighter rod, pulled off. Yeah, it happens. They got really small, soft mouths, so.
Yeah, they do. I ain't caught one of those since last year.
Oh, they're tough to get to hit, and they're even tougher to keep pinned.
You could probably get somebody else to look right back on. But you got only one.
Like I said, I'm gonna get these guys out while I set for you guys and relax underneath the shade tree and talk. We've got 26 bluegill so far, one green sunfish and a channel cat. That's a pretty good start for the day. I got a buddy of mine that caught like 100 something of them in one day, so I got to feed him. out here. Weightless. Take a handful of corn, toss that out right over the top of this. And loosen that drag. If this sucker hits it, I don't want to lose my rod. Alright. Don't get my Diet Coke. See, I didn't have enough money for ice today, unfortunately. I did have enough money for a soda, just not any ice. By the way, if you guys want to donate, PayPal and Cash App is linked in the description on my main channel, on my bio. You can donate to help beat the heat fund. I'd like to mention that a few times during the feed. No worries. It helps out the channel so much. Really, really does. All right, I think we're good, folks. I think we're good. Let's see. What did I miss in chat here? Let's see. 25. You have one channel. Let's see. 26. Replace pin message. All right, I got to see. Mrs. Scooter, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Appreciate that, my friend. Let's see, Aisha. Let's see, Lucy says with the Kulama. What is it with you and unicorn, Lucy? With googly. Hey, that's 2 hours and 30 minutes of non-stop bluegill fishing. That's pretty dang good so far. Let's see, Sandy, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's say, what's up, MBP? I'm live streaming right now as well. Happy Sunday, brother. Yeah, I came in and dropped you a like while I was doing that. I don't want to go on to someone's chat for more than a few seconds because it'll push too much hotspot data off my main phone and I'll lose it. So I usually just drop a like. Let's see, Wild Hook, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, what's up, MVP? I missed, let's see. Wild Goat says, MVP, how are you doing today? It's hot. It's hot. It's very hot. I mentioned it was hot because it's hot. We're just taking a break right now. We were fishing for bluegill there for a couple hours. We caught, let's see, 26 bluegill and channel catfish so far. Let's see, Mr. Beth Tackle, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Yeah, I think you're okay. You've had your channel for a lot of years, so I'm gonna try to give you a wrench, and let's see. Marlino, what's going on? Marlino says hi. Let's see. Johnny Lamb says, MVP, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Hi, Johnny Lamb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we've done 4 live streams down at the river this week. So I figured I'd take kind of a nice little quiet day, set up rods for carp and bluegill. Arizona, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Arizona says, struggling with trying and talking to make shorts for my lives and my YouTube. Dang. Something's going on with my channel. Might just stay using my my GoPro record with both devices. Yeah, Justin Funderburg said something about he was having trouble with YouTube as well. I'm not having any trouble with it myself. But then again, I don't have the most advanced cell phone out there. I have an old Android. It still works and works fine. Oh, that Diet Coke. Yeah. Yeah. Ew. Sorry, guys. You know how fizzy, hot Diet Coke is? Ugh. You. Oh, gross. And by the way, do you guys see this? I have access to, I don't know if anyone else does, but I have access to my original. I want to show you guys this. These are all my emojis from my, back in the day when I had a membership up. Cool, huh? For short feeds, I'm not sure what application you're using. I'm using UCut. It's pretty easy to cut a short from a live feed. Long forms, yeah, those body cameras, it's tough because you got to keep switching up SD cards, loading them onto, and putting them into your computer, and it's tough. Let's see, I had diet soda, LOL. Yep, I have diet soda too. Yeah, I hate that. I hate it. Yeah. Let's see, Jerry the Bass, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Jerry says, what's going on? We're set up here for carp today. We've caught, been playing with some bluegill, trying to keep everyone entertained and amused. We've caught like 26 bluegill and 1 channel catfish so far, and just when the live feed started, I hooked up into a nice big old carp right here. Started peeling out my drag on my bait caster, popped off. And we've had him hit a couple more times, but you know, a lot of times once you get a hook into a carp's mouth, they're done for the day. They're a lot smarter than people think. Let's see. Jerry the Bass says I might go live tonight. Guys, support me if you want. Alright, Jerry, you've got 63. Let's see if we can get you up higher. I'll add you as a standard. Let's see, Jerry with the smiles. I'll hopefully try to get in. Let me make sure I'm subbed to you, Jerry. And let me pop that wrench. And leave a comment real quick here. Yeah, usually for this kind of thing, I'll just go in and do the quick little fishy, hearty fish emoji. That way we'll make sure that sub sticks. There you go, Jerry. I'll try to get in your live feed a little later. Let's see, Arizona says, I sub Jerry. And Jerry says, thank you. You're very welcome, my friend. Yeah, when it's not necessary to push that bell on your, but it definitely helps out your channel get pushed a lot more out. $25 people in, 119 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let's see. Jerry says everyone liked him. Let's see. Whisker, what's going on? Thanks for coming back in, my friend. Whisker says I subbed you, Jerry. See, it's hard to know if someone's been in or they come back in, so I just say coming back in. I got a lot of people coming through the live feed, so I'll tell you the truth, you know,
Every once in a while, I forget. It's like, has he been in? Has he? I can't remember. Brain, work. Oh, googly. Let's see. Jerry says, yo, thanks so much. Yeah, that's a cool little view of the. You can see those geese way down there at that other end too. They're swimming through here all the time. Let's see. Jerry says, "Oh, I've subbed for a long time. I had to go early." I got you. Yeah, you probably had a wrench before the purge, so every so often I have to purge all my mods off. 28 people in, 120 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that, my friends. And those little swirls right by the bank, those are schools of shad. They're big shad. They're like 1/4 of a pound. I've caught them on crappie jigs. I can mess with them, actually. A little crappie jig. They're hard to hook. Because they don't, like 90% of the time, they don't actually get the bait in their mouth. They just kind of swipe at it with the sides of their heads. And you wind up hooking them right on the outside of the mouth. Alright, I guess I can get back to it, folks. Do we have any battery charge left in our battery extender? Yes, sir, we do. I don't know why our backup phone discharged extremely fast today. It's like 100%. Now it's like down to 19. Now my main is... Yeah, my main's at freaking 43% too. Sheesh. Did that pop out or something? It was on, so. Alright, let's get back to some fishing, folks. Get the bobber back on here, and we'll see if we can catch some more bluegills. There you go, Pissy. Back, let me see if I can get one of these. Sometimes you can get these little suckers to hit if you put like a little piece of corn on. It went right back down. Oh well. Alright, looks pretty good. A little wormy on here. A little wormy on here. By the way, let me just make sure everything's okay with this one. It looks like I got some off, huh? It looks like some got most of that corn off. I try to put enough corn to cover the hook, and then I'll put one more kernel and slide that right up the top of the hook, so I've got the whole hook covered. Seems to be the most effective way down here in the city to use whole kernel sweet corn. Alright, we're almost back on. Let's see if we
get some more bluegills. So. Got him. Number 27. Yeah, drag this stuff. Number 27, folks. That's a cool little girl. Number 27, folks. Number 27. Let's see if we can see more over here. So this would be better over here. Number 27, folks. See, buddy? Right? I'm just wondering where my camera feed is, so I know where the next to look. Yep, he's further over to the left. Dang it! And I just kicked the camera. Dang it! All right, that looks good again. Sorry about that, folks. Got a bump there. That worm off. I'm trying to face the camera as much as I can, but to do that, I'm gonna have to kind of not see the rod. Got him. 28. Number 28, folks. Number 28. Cool guy here. Number 28, folks. Number 28. All right. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, let's try to get to 30. Let's try to do it. Too big. I don't want to use that big of worm. I got tons of little ones I grabbed. I gotta find them. I didn't want to miss the bigger ones, so I put them in here so they'd be for our next river trip. Like, got him. That's not a carp, but that's a pretty good channel. Well, I just saw that line tightening right at the corner of my eye. That's a nice channel catfish, folks. That's bigger than our first one. That's a cool channel catfish, folks. Check this guy out. Boy, that's a cool one with these spots on him. Well, that's our second channel catfish of the day, folks. Number 2, just a beautiful channel catfish. Look at those spots. Just cool guy, huh? Get a little close up of him. Come on. All right. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that calls for a little bit of time and chat. me refresh. I hate it when it does that. Let's see, 15 people and 123 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. I appreciate that, my friends. Let's see, where is this place, Roddy? This is St. Louis, Missouri. This is a little lake called Fairgrounds Park. We're in the United States. Let's see, Denny says hi. And Tabarka, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. And Dennis Kilgrim, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I just saw loads of fish. Yes, we've caught, let's see, 28 bluegill so far and 2 channel catfish. Let's see, Raspberry, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Raspberry says, wow. Let's see, James says, bam. And let's see, James says, that's super. DeMarcus says, Dennis. Let's see, that says, sub you back tab. Let's see, Tabarka says, Lucy. Let's see, Kevin says hi. Tabarka says, Whisker. Let's see, Wayne Creech, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Wayne Creech says, Mike brother. All right, 17 people and 126 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that, my friends. That is not what we had earlier on the feed. Because, you know, when I set the hook on that, you could tell that it stopped dead in its tracks. Now, the first fish I had, when I set that hook, this drag was going, yeah, that was peeling. That had to be like a 5 or 6 pound channel catfish or a 4 or 5 pound carp. But I'll take that any day of the week. Yeah, if someone wants to pin that up, I'll pin that up real quick. Let's see, Mama Cookie, what's going on? Oh, no, that's Wayne Creech. I got you. Sorry about that. Well, my eyes must be bad, not the worst I think they are. Let's see. The new net is 29 bluegill and 2 channel catfish. If someone wants to put that up in the chat, I will pin it up for you. That is back. Yep, perfect. That cast stunk. I've got trees all around me, so I'm trying not to hit the daggone trees. It's a lot harder than you think. I used to, you know, bombing cast down on the river. I haven't practiced under these trees in a while. Yep, hit it. Just one little stick sticking out there. Oh, boy. Give me a minute, folks. Might have to move just a little bit to my left to get the cast. Because I hit the very end of that tree. I mean, like, I broke the very end of the stick off. That's how close to the end of that tree I was. As, by the way, these corn and the weights we're using, they were all donated by Shane. A lot of our equipment, a lot of our fishing gear, you know, soda, all kinds of stuff like that comes from donations from you guys on YouTube. If you want to donate, PayPal and Cash App is linked in my bio description on my main channel. Always appreciated, my friends. I usually only do that, to be honest, at the end of the month because I can afford to do this the majority of the month. At the end of the month, like the 20th and past, it's like becomes very, very difficult. Dang near impossible to be honest. All right, let's get back to that chat. Let's see, Kevin says hi. Let's see, Tabarka says whisker. Let's see, Randy Rhino, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Randy says hi. Let's see, that says, Mike, how you doing? Hook on your worms. Oh, how do I hook on my worms? Depends upon the species of fish that I'm fishing for. Like bluegill and stuff, I'll run that worm straight up the hook. For like a lot of fish like buffalo carp and common carp, grass carp, I'm down on the river. I'll take the head of that worm, run it straight up, and then I'll ball the end of that worm up at the end. Now for like blue cat and stuff, I'll ball that on there as big as I can get. You see that? You guys see that go through there? That was a freaking carp just swam through here. Remember I said how shallow it was? He swam right through the top of that. Let's see. Tabarka says, Randy, hi. Yep, 27 bluegill and 20. Thank you. Appreciate that, Dennis. There you go, my friend. Let's see. Whisker says, I sub Tabarka. Let's see. Dirty Strawberry, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Dirty Strawberry says, very high. And let's see. Tabarka says, mostly. That's mostly what's going on. Thank you for coming in, my friend. I appreciate that. See, Danny says, hi, Dirty Strawberry. Let's see, Mostly says, hello, Tabarka. Let's see, Danny says, hi, Mostly. Let's see, Manuel, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Hello, MBPFishing. How are you today, sir? It's pretty hot today, but we're making it. See, 95 degrees, humidity's up in the 80s, 90% again. It's, yeah. We're down here underneath the shade tree, down to the local pond, catching some nice bluegill and a few channel catfish. Maybe we'll see a big old carp in here. Let's see, Manuel says, good luck to you, sir. I appreciate that, my friend. Let's see, Mostly says, hello, Danny. LOL, that hair had me laughing. Yeah, with the gold. Oh, good googly. Let's see, Tabarka says, good, thank you. Danny's laughing his butt. That's enough. I'll go back to fishing. I gotta get Danny laughing again. Never get to say stop it. And then we get fishing and everything. Alright, let's get back to the fishing, folks. Wormy worm. I got yeah, that was a big carp, guys. It swam right through there. It's just like he was right on the surface. He took off from one end into this one. That's about 8 or 10 pounds. Easy. Yeah, hopefully he'll swim right by our bed of corn here and hit. That was a sucky cat. Nope. Still got a bite. Those guys are tough to hook sometimes, especially when you don't have a hook small enough to hook little buggers. You need like number 10 to hook these little guys. Let's get Danny going again, please. that worm off. Come on, I need to break the 30 mark here. No, we can do it. We can do it. Bugger. You get that worm off, but still hitting it. Really, dang. Yeah, right by the bank. I dropped it. What the heck, man? It feels better. Why am I missing it? Actually, a lot to do with catching fish is how you hook your worms on. People won't actually realize that as a bite on corn. That's all that. Line king. Got him. Number 30. We finally hooked you, little bugger. Number 30, folks. So we've broken number 30. Number 30. Number 30, folks. Cool, guys. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, heck, but let's go for 31. Let's try. Yeah, you see how I've got that just hooked up straight up the hook? Kind of leave the head exposed at the bottom rather than the top. So the fish bites where the hook is rather than where the top of the hook is. The fish 9 times out of 10 will bite at something's head. Suppose it's gonna grab that worm. It's gonna be. You're gonna have to touch where that hook is. You got that bobber pop. He's trying. He's continuously trying. God, he's getting smarter. buddy. One more. More and I can check that tail. I saw that line tightening again. We're checking on that pretty good. About ready to pick that up. Not on there. I believe I can't hook that fish. Alright, there's number 31, folks. Number 31. Yeah, they get tougher now, folks. After the first 20 or something, they start knowing something's up. They keep coming in with, coming back with, lip piercings. Number 31, folks. Number 31. Alright. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. I left that on. Lost some battery charge. I hate it when I do that. Let's see. What says good luck out there, my friend? Let's see. Danny, I'm going out around that one. Let's see. Danny says, hey, Seth, what's going on, Seth? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Appreciate it. See, Whisker says, I sub model. Thank you for coming in, Manuel. Thank you. Appreciate it, my friend. Let's see. Mostly says, hello, Seth. Let's see. Seth says, hey, mostly. Seth says, hey, Whisker, Doug. And Doug, doing good. That's Storm Chaser, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. You guys want to help me out? I'm going live tonight. Check it out. Yeah, I've already subbed, left a comment, and I punched that bell. So, let's see. Seth says, hey, Hannah. Let's see. Mostly says, I love fishing where I can't get out to fish. Let's see. Storm Fishing says, hey, Seth, Danny. And T. Smith, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Yep, those are definitely actually good river bait. But I usually use worms, so I'm good for that. Let's see. Whisker says, nice to tear them up today. Yep, we've caught 32 so far. No, 31. Let's see. Land of Steel, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Land says Mike. Let's see. Seth says Land of Steel. Land of Steel says Seth. Let's see. Jeremy says, Jeremy, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. What's up, dudes from North Dakota? This is St. Louis, Missouri. Yes, we are on a little lake called Fairgrounds Park. Let's see. Seth says LOL. Let's see. Danny says hi, Jerry. Seth says no typos this time, thankfully. Don't worry about it, Seth. Let's see. Land of Steel says Danny, brother. Let's see. Lucy with the hearts and emojis. See, Storm Chaser says hi. Up to something, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Up to something says MVP. And Seth says how to do. Let's see, Danny says hi, Storm Chaser. Let's see, Danny says up to something. Let's see, up to something says hello, Danny. Let's see, 16 people in, 137 thumbs up. Awesome, my friend. I appreciate that. I'm not good at sound effects in Pickle, but thank you for coming in, my friend. I appreciate it. I'm no good at sound effects. Used to be. When I was a kid, I used to practice a lot about that kind of thing. But I got out of that sort of thing when I turned about 10. Got the bait off too. Stinkers. Yeah, I used to play with sound effects in the mirror like most kids when I was like 8, 10, 12 years old. But as soon as I started hooking really big fish when I was a kid, I was like, real life is so much more fun. I'm getting out there and I'm fishing my butt off. When people played hooky when they were kids, my parents knew exactly where to look for me. They'd go down on the river and they'd find my butt down on the river. No joke, folks. Seriously. Hard pressed to get me home for dinner a lot of times. I think about my bobber sitting on that one. Obviously. I felt it slip. There goes that horn again. Something picked it up. Stinkers. How can I miss that bite? You had a bobber pop. Still a little piece of worm on there. More than adequate. Got it off that time. I need a little red on here. That's what I need, a little red. They like getting the night crawlers more, but red ones you can actually suck. It. Got him. Pulled off. Dang. Really? Yeah, red worms work better. Pity they die faster too in this extreme heat. They're turning to mush already. I don't know whose baby that is. I don't know. Don't know. Got him. All right, number 32. That's a cool guy. Yeah, this hook is barely big enough to get in their mouths. So it's tough to hook them. Number 32, folks. Number 32. Yeah, that one barely has a spot on his back. Number 32, folks. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let me check this corn and I'll get back with the chat. This had a couple bites. Looks like he tore off the bottom kernel and exposed the hook. That explains why he let go. Why every once in a while you'll see one pick it up. That hook was exposed. Carp are not as dumb as people think they are. They see that hook at all or feel it in their mouths at all, they won't. You'll get bites. I mean, you'll get little peck bites, but I guarantee it, they're gonna drop it 9 times out of 10. I don't like that. I went over to the right. If I can do this. Yikes. That's better. That's better. That almost heightened up. Not quite. Alright, check that chat. What's going on? We have to refresh. 24 people in, 141 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. I appreciate that, my friends. Grab this battery extender, put her on our backup. There we go. See. Hi, Lower Michigan. Let's see. Seth says, Lower Michigan, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. And Sergey's in the house. What's going on, Sergey? Thank you for coming in. Even thought I'd subscribe with the notifications. Yeah, I know. That's the way it'll work sometimes. Let's see. Lower Michigan says, up to something outdoors. Let me make sure to get you a rent, my friend. I've seen you in a number of times. Let's see. Sergey says, yep. I don't know why it does that. Seth says, I cannot do live streams, Sergey. Let's see. Adam, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Adam says, Seth. Yeah, we've caught 32 bluegill so far. So if anyone wants to put up 32 bluegill and 2 channel catfish, I will pin that for you. Let's see. Says, hey, Adam. Let's see. Lower Michigan says, I think I know my good friends Outdoors with Dan. See, Randall says, Lower Michigan, good afternoon. Let's see. Adam says, Randy. Lucas 133. 1333. Thanks for coming in, my friend. 1333. 1333 says hi. All right, thank you, Jerry. Let's see, Randy says Adam, brother. Let's see, Randy says John, Jimmy. Oh, and I'm your real friend. See, Laura Michigan says new friend. And by the way, if you guys want to donate to help out the Beat the Heat Fund, PayPal and Cash App is linked in the description. That those funds go to, cold drinks. They go to a good, sturdy, hearty meal when I get home. Just to help out fighting this heat, because this 96, 95 degree temperatures will drain you fast. If I don't corn fan, I saw that full. That line went dang near tight. Feels okay. You can feel it, bait's still on there, by the way. Suckers are getting tough to hook now. Do you notice, unlike most bluegill places, bluegill aren't in right by the bank? It's because there's a lot of cast netters that cast this lake, and the bluegill, I've learned, only come into the shallows at night. They stay right out there in the mid-range, right out there past cast netting distance. So, he was running with it. When I took my eye off of it to look at what flashed over there, the bobber went down. Almost all that one. One little piece. Boy, that's some thunder. You guys hear that? I don't know where the heck that was coming from. You got my cane pole out here, to be honest. These things are tricky to hit. They really are. When you got a hook that's just a little bit too big. I should have a number 10 hook on. I've got a number 8. It's small enough, but just barely. I got an angel worm just right to the hook. Every time I put a fresh worm out there, they smack it, but I can't hook the little suckers. Let's do the right thing. Take the end of the worm off. Take the back of the hook. Right up the hook so that the head is right at the base of where the point of the hook is. That's where they're going to grab. Look at that. Instantly. Instantly gone. At least I'm feeding some fish, right? I ain't set those very hard that time. It's still coming on. Now, why Why is it every time you break a worm off, you try to find the other end that you broke off before, you can never find it. That other end will disappear. Until the next day when you start smelling something dead in your worm bucket. Got him. 34, folks. We're 34. That's a cool guy. That's about another six incher. Getting bigger. Number 34, folks. All right. See you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. There we go, switching us to TikTok. 34. See, 19 people in, 147 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let's see, Laura Michigan says, fishing, keep up the good work. Awesome, I appreciate it, my friend. Just wanted to swing in and tell you, MVP. See, so many beautiful people around the world in the chat today. Let's see, PR. What's going on? Thank you for coming back in, my friend. Let's see, PR says, Lewis, I see you. Let's see. Wilfredo, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Wilfredo says bye. And Lewis, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, Lewis. Appreciate it, my friend. Let's see. PR says, hey, Lucy. And Adam with the fishing emojis. All right, I think I'm caught up with chat now, folks. Let's see. Tabaka says Seth. And let's see. Seth says, hey, T-Bone. See, Laura Michigan says, gonna crash out. I gotta get out early in the morning and take care of everyone. All right, thanks for coming in, my friend. I appreciate that, I do. Get another worm on here. See if we can get another one, folks. You might as well recap. We're never going to hit again. Got him. 35, folks. Number 35. Another nice male. No giants today, but we're definitely catching, folks. Number 35. Cool guy. All right. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. back to fishing here. Oh, that was pulling. Dang. That was actually pulling. I think that carp might have come over there and grabbed that worm. Now, it wouldn't be the first time I've heard carp on worm in this lake. Would not be the first. I can't believe they get that much worm off one little pole. Pull off. I had him though. A little spring worm back on there. On number 37. Number number 37. After this one, I'll come back and check that cat again. Number 37, folks. Number 37. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. get back on us now. Oh, I gotta refresh. I hate it when I do that. Let's see. Johnny Lamb, what's going on? Thank you for coming back in, my friend. Let's see. Tabarka says PR hi. Let's see. Johnny Lamb says PR. Let's see. Diamond, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Hi, Diamond. Yep, we're down at Fairgrounds Park catching bluegill. Yeah, we're catching little panfish and some, and a couple kitty cats too. Let's see. Diamond says, "Yay, green sunfish, bluegills." Let's see. Tabarka says, "I'll lower sub to you." Let's see. Johnny Lamb says, "Thanks, Tara." Let's see. PR says, "Hey, Diamond." Welcome in, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. Awesome. Let's see. Diamond says, this is no Fairgrounds Park. Yeah, O'Fallon ain't got the bridges over it. Let's see. Laura Michigan says, Jimmy, boy out. You're gonna crash. Got you. That's where I was when I started. Let's see. Johnny Lamb says, "Thanks, Sierra." Let's see. Caught a rock bass my first one yesterday. Thought he was a bluegill. Yeah, those they're cool fish. Tough to catch though. There ain't a lot of them around the city. Let's see. Hunter, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see. Hunter says, bro, you're the goat of fishing. Where are you at fishing? Where are we fishing at? This is Fairgrounds Park in St. Louis, Missouri. Yes, we've caught 37 bluegill now. Let's see. Jerry says thanks. Let's see. Jerry says HP. Let's see. Monk says I subscribed. Awesome, my friend. Let me make sure to get you a wrench, my friend. There you go. Yeah, if someone wants to put up, let's see, 37 bluegill and 2 channel catfish, I will pin that for you. Yeah, we had one big carp hooked our first cast and pull off. I knew that sucker was down here too. I just didn't get a hook set into him. Let's see. PR says, praise. What does that mean? Oh, you're my prayers. Yeah, we got some storms. Look like it's just that way. Right over in Illinois. Let's see. Monk says hi. Let's see. Seth says, hey, Monk. Let's see. Refresher. We have 16 people in, 153 thumbs up. And Tomahawk, what's going on? Tomahawk's back in. Tomahawk says hi. Yep, hear that thunder in the background? Ooh, that do not sound good to me, folks. That did not sound like a very friendly storm to me. Yeah, I know this is gross, but pinch your head worms off at the head rather than the back. And roll them up the back end of the worm and make sure the head is pointed towards the back of the hook. Because 9 times out of 10, the fish will bite the head rather than the back. That's just an instinct for them. just gotta keep pushing. That's why you use bait holder hook, because that worm will stay up the hook on a bait holder hook better. Ah, you sucker. I should have little smaller hooks. I got number 8. I should have number 10. Got him. 37. That is 38. Yeah, hear that in the background? I thought I heard that a little while ago. That's our 38th bluegill, folks. Number 38. Cool little guy. It's like a little, that's a little 4-incher, but got a lot bigger ones today. Hey, buddy. Number 38. Got him. That's a little better. Number 39. That's a nice little 6-incher. 6.5 inches. Number 39, folks. And that is actually a long-eared sunfish, or a hybrid. That's not a bluegill. Look at the colorations on that. With the spots. I think that's a hybrid. Still 39. Number 39, folks. I don't like that. Come on, number 40. See if we can get number 40 here, folks. I have a distinctive feeling my butt's going home very, very soon. That storm is moving in fast. Oh, come on, buddy. Yeah, I've been hit by lightning already once in my life. I do not like the concept of having it happen a second time. Because for some reason, I don't know if this makes sense or not, but you are far more likely to get hit by lightning a second time if you've been hit by lightning once. Buddy. Got him. Number 40, folks. Survey number 40. I think that might call her for today, folks. Yeah, those storms, they're pretty mean looking. Number 40, folks. So we've caught 40 bluegill, and we've caught, let's see, 2 channel catfish. See you, buddy. Yeah, I want to show you this, guys. I ain't fooling around with this stuff. See that over there? How dark them clouds are? Yeah, that stuff does not look so good. Yeah, we've been in... Oh, boy, we're so close to 4 hours. Oh. Tell you what, I'm going to leave her running for a few more minutes while I get my stuff together. That way, we keep her going for as long as we can. Maybe push her as close as we can to that 4-hour barrier. See, I'll just say hello for everyone one more time here on the chat. Let's see, Denny, what's going on? Denny's back in the house. Let's see, Grey Wolf says hello, PR. Let's see, mostly says, where is the storm headed? It looks like it's heading, it's going to hit the outer part of St. Louis City. Definitely going to hit the Mississippi River, and we're about 1.5 miles from the Mississippi River. Looks like it's running the length of the Mississippi, actually. Let's see, Denny says, I thought I was subbed to you. see. It says, gotcha PR. Let's see, 60 people in, 156 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Monk says, okay. Let's see, PR says, okay. Yeah, so we've caught 40. Yep, that's our first drop of rain already. Wind's changing direction. Temperature feels like it's dropped about 10 degrees. All right, let me get all my stuff together and I will, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's work on getting the stuff together. That'll give us the extra 8 or 10 minutes we need. Break by the 4-hour barrier here. I appreciate you guys staying in here as long as possible. Keep on chatting, my friends. I appreciate it. Doesn't take me too long to wrap my stub up. I think I'll keep that can of corn for another day. Yeah, by the way, if you guys put your rods up, if you wrap them around your eyes like that, I learned that from One Rod, One Reel. How to do that and make sure it'll never wrap around your other rod. You'll never get them tangled up. See, there's no line to do it. Takes me a couple minutes to get my stuff together. Not for a long time. Get this off here. Supposed to double. Yeah, she's not letting me do it right now. Well, instead I'll turn it on a half hotspot data. I think we're gonna call it a day, folks. We're at 3 hours and, oh man, 58 minutes. Oh, so close. 3 hours and 58 minutes, folks. So close. What the heck. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. I had a good day, folks. I hope you enjoyed the show. Caught 40 bluegill. Let's see, 2 pretty nice little channel catfish. Storms are coming in. The heat's like unbearable out here, so I'm gonna grab something cool to drink on the way home. And yeah, I appreciate you coming in, my friends. Good luck. Stay safe. Hope to see you on the water, my friends. Keep doing what you love. Keep them lines tight. I'll see you on the next one, my friends. Thank you. Oh, enjoy your Sunday.